All right, next song. We're going over the sea, going over to Canada and America now. So the boy, Six God, linked up with the Coke boy, French Montana, for No Shopping.
Okay.
This came out on OVO Radio, I think. I told Jay about this. So yeah, I want to get to the juicy bit though, straight away. Or should we do on a review the track
probably
first?
making noise.
Oh yeah.
Let's play with the bottle. What you want to talk about, the beef?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. You can preface the song.
No, let's talk about the
song.
song first,
Okay.
and then the beef after, because I'm gonna go into that Budden's next diss track next.
Okay.
But yeah, so obviously French, like I don't think French had a verse on this, you know.
Did you not?
He didn't, you know.
Didn't you have the first verse?
Was there a first verse? I've been re-listening to it, and I swear it's just chorus.
No, I think it was first verse.
I think he went first verse, but it must have been really short or dead or whatever. But you know, it weren't dead, but it just weren't rememberable. Like I remember his.
You didn't care
choruses.
about it because Drake was in it, and you wanted to hear what Drake was saying about Joe Budden.
No, I wanted to hear the song, fam, and I just remember I've listened to it a couple times as well. Maybe it might be true, but yeah, I remember French went in on the chorus, and then Drake murdered his verse, absolute slaughter. Sent back for Joe Budden, gave him a couple cheeky jabs here and there. Just talked about how he's the sixth god, of how he's just killing it out of here in these games, selling all these records. Being Drake really, because he weren't bad in it, like he was going in. And then French done his thing as well. He was wavy. I think the outro is hilarious when Drake's talking about, French talking about rings and things. But yeah, I like the song overall, fam. I really like it.
Yeah, I think it was a good song. I enjoyed it. I don't remember what French done it. I don't know why I don't remember right about now, but I remember it was good. I think I saw a lot of tweets of people dissing Drake's verse and saying how Joe's a better rapper than him and stuff like that. So that's what I saw before listening to this song, so I expected Drake's verse to be really, really whack. But I thought it was good.
Fam, that one verse was better than all of Joe Budden's diss tracks. Fam, like you're sending for a guy doing 5-minute diss tracks, and then this guy,
it's more concise and it's more entertaining.
It was entertaining. It was punchy.
Joe Budden has flung way too much bars. Way too much,
fam.
Drake was to be entertaining.
The fact that man just gave you a verse,
the public,
is just the confidence, the boastfulness. You make me turn into the nigga that you almost was. And he started it off saying pump it up, fam. It's just
this was recorded before Joe released those diss tracks.
Was it?
Yeah.
You never know. He might have changed his verse, fam.
No, this is why Joe Budden started dissing him, because he heard this song. Apparently, that's what Joe Budden said on.
Is it on the
podcast? I think it's called All Podcasts Matter. Great title. Check that out. And
All Podcasts what?
All Podcasts Matter. That's the episode. It has Joe Budden, Charlemagne, and Andrew Schultz. They're talking, and Joe Budden's Cody. I don't know what his name is. But they're all talking about the issues that Joe Budden has with both Charlemagne and Drake. And he said that a snippet of this song came out. They heard the pump it up stuff, and he thought that it was about him. But then other people had heard the whole song. They were like listenings and stuff like behind the scenes, and they had told him about it and all that sort of shit. So that's
why he went
in, and he started dissing him, innit?
Okay, interesting.
Because he believes that he can rap better than Drake.
Okay,
and he said that the songs weren't, for the public. They were basically for Drake, because he's saying a lot of stuff that Drake will understand. That's why he flung so many bars at him and stuff like that. But that's not an excuse for a non-entertaining song. If you don't find it entertaining,
that's not an excuse for a weak.
But that's his reasoning behind it.
I think it was made for Drake.
Yeah,
which the diss tracks should be made for the person that you're sending them for, but they should still be sick and not so fucking long.
I think he said something like, his brethren said I think the idea that they were putting across was that they know that they can't beat Drake because Drake is just so big.
Popular.
Yeah, he's so big and popular, and his fans will ride for him no matter what. No one's gonna, be super objective and say that
And Drake's better.
Joe Budden's gonna Joe Budden won and whatnot. And if he and he knows that Drake is a better songwriter and whatnot, so he can't make better songs than Drake.
Yeah,
and all that sort of shit. Well, he did acknowledge that Drake makes better songs than him. On that podcast.
Need to listen to this, boy.
So yeah, he obviously knew that he couldn't make a club banger that could diss Drake and would be playing in all the clubs, because no one's gonna play that. Like who's gonna play that? Like Joe Budden dissing Drake. Like who's gonna be playing that in the club to possibly terminate their relationship with Drake for Joe Budden? Really,
that's true.
That's not gonna happen. So what I'm getting is that he made those songs to go directly at Drake, so Drake can listen to it and be like, this guy's really dissing me like that. I'm a little hurt in my feelings now. Like he done a really good job. He's really dissing me. I don't know. But yeah, this song was
He's
cool.
not a better rapper than Drake, fam. He's not, fam. Out of all of those bars that Joe Budden was spitting, there's not in one moment I feel like, this guy's better than Drake. He's a good rapper. I'm not gonna lie. He's good. He's got flows. He's got wordplay.
He wasn't consistent enough on any of his songs, on any of those diss tracks. There were some good parts.
Yeah, there was moments.
If there were loads of good parts put together
in one song, that would be great.
Yeah.
Then it'll be more of an argument. But
it just wasn't.
But throughout his whole career,
entertaining. I haven't really listened to Joe Budden like that. Because I don't listen to Slaughterhouse and all that sort of shit. I don't listen to that. I find it boring. So I don't. I like.
So
to
then you can agree that he's not better rapper than Drake.
I don't think he's more entertaining than Drake. No way.
You think he might be a better rapper than him?
I haven't compared them like that, toe to toe. Listen to each of them and analyze them for their rapping prowess. I haven't done that. I just listen to music more so if it's entertaining or not. If I want to listen to some really, really good rap,
is that why Joe done the diss track?
He's
done it for those rapper heads that just want to hear bars.
Nah, he's done it for Drake, innit? Done it for Drake to let him know that he's got bars. And that he wants Drake to feel like you can't do this with him, innit? You can't step up with the bars to Joe Budden because Joe Budden's got bars. Basically, that's the feelings that he's trying to put across. But yeah, this song was cool. Very good vibe. I think it's a repeater. I'll play it a couple times.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be great on French's album. French always gives us these good vibes, and yeah, good song, I guess.
Yeah. Would you give it out of 10?
7.
No, I'd give it an 8, fam.
You give it 8?
Yeah. It's better than a 7.
I guess you could get
9. Straight.
I think
Joe.
Nah, I think that's going a bit far. I don't think you're going to give it a 9 because he's dissing someone. That's no.
No, because he's killing, man. Because man's made 3 diss tracks and then all he had to say was pump it up.
But this wasn't a reply. He made this before. This
doesn't matter. This is how I listened to it, fam. This is how I heard it.
Yeah, and I think that's your emotions overriding your analytical abilities.
I'll always remember this verse came out after 2 diss tracks, fam, and a man sent another diss track and it still wasn't better than this verse. That's how I'm always going to remember it.
Yo, thanks for listening, guys. If you want to check out the full podcast, you can click on the SoundCloud link in the description, or you can search for J. Cartere or talk about it in the podcast section of the iTunes store, and you can find us there. Don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe. It really helps us out, and we'll see you next time.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.